There are many reasons why we would choose a dual boot system. It could be because of user's preference. One user may choose one operating system over another, or in our case, we need, as IT technicians, the knowledge on how each operating system differs. In this first tutorial, we shall look at installing two Microsoft products, although it could be many combinations of different ones, like Apple, Linux, etc. In this first part, we will create just one partition which will be split into two, where we shall install Windows 10. In the second part, we shall install Windows 8.1 on the other partition. Start VirtualBox. Click on New. In name, type Dual Boot System. On the selector to the right of type, change this to Microsoft Windows. Again, click on the selector to the right of version and change this to Windows 10 64-bit. Click on Next. Leave the default settings and click on Next. Leave the hard disk settings unchanged and click on Create. The hard disk file type should be left as VDI, click on Next. Leave the storage on physical hard disk as dynamic allocated and click on Next. The file location and size should be left as default, click on Create. Next we need to insert the first of the operating systems into the virtual drive, so click on Settings, Storage, click on the optical drive found in Storage Devices, which is currently empty, then on the CD icon. Click on Choose Virtual Optical Disk File, manipulate to where the copy of the operating system is, then click on Windows 10, then Open, then OK. Double click on Dual Boot System. Click on My Language is English. Change time and currency to English United Kingdom. Then on Next. Click on Install Now and the installation will begin. When prompted for the product key, click on Skip. Select I agree to the license agreement, then click on Next. This is where we need to create the two separate partitions, so click on Custom Install Windows Advanced, then on New. Change the size to 25 GB, which is 25,000 megabytes. Click on Apply, then OK when the message, to ensure that all Windows features work correctly. Here we now have three partitions. The first is used by the system and is normally hidden from the user. The second, called Drive 0 Partition 2 Space, is where we shall install Windows 10, and at present the unallocated space is where we eventually will install Windows 8.1. Check that Drive 0 Partition 2 is selected and click on Next, and the installation will start copying over the files. When the machine restarts, you will see a message, press any key to boot from CD or DVD. Do not press a key at this time. Once again, after a restart, the message, press any key to boot from a CD or DVD. Once again, ignore this message. When prompted for the product key, click on Do this later. Click on User Express Settings. A further restart. With prompted with who's going to use this PC, type in user 01, then Next. The final settings will take place. When prompted with the networks, click on Yes. Open Explorer. Here we can see just one partition, C drive, and notice the size, 23.9 gigabytes, which is just less than 50% we set it to when we install Windows. To check for any unallocated space, we can use the Storage Manager. In Cortana, type in Control Panel, then change to View by Large Icons. Double-click on Administrative Tools, again on Computer Management, then on Storage. Here we can clearly see that it's just over 25 gigabytes is unallocated, and this is where we shall install Windows 8.1. Close all windows and shut down.